Hey, so I was supposed to be in bed on time today, but this evening I just realized that this is it. I used to pray to be in this situation I am in right now. Like all throughout high school, I used to pray for a time where I could literally do whatever I wanted to do during the days. And I was completely free. And then I graduated, um, and I kind of spent some time doing a little bit of nothing, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I started doing sales because obviously I want to earn money. Fast forward to now, I'm in my first sales job. It's probably going to go quite well this month. And this whole day, I was researching where I wanted to move out of my family's house, where I wanted to live. Now I'm looking at places like Paraguay, in Latin America, or South America. And then when I'm over there, I can go to Argentina, Brazil. I pay 0% taxes if I'm set up in Paraguay. Or maybe, Dubai. There I can, meet a lot of successful people, learn a lot, whatever. And I'm looking at all these options, Cyprus too. And I'm looking at all these options and I'm having a really hard time deciding. Like I spent almost all of today literally just researching tax codes, literally listing out every single country in the whole entire world and starting to boil it down. And now it's basically between Cyprus, Paraguay, or Dubai. And I just realized this evening that I haven't really asked a big question. Like, what do I actually want to do with my life? What do I like? What makes me smile? What makes me cry? What would I do if I didn't have money? And do I even need to have money to do that now? Like, I wrote down the question of who am I, ? But I had to cross that over and change it to who do I want to be? Like, who do I want to be? And I just realized that before I go into trying to figure out where I should live, where I should pay taxes, where, I should set myself up, where I should travel, I need to figure out who I want to be first. And I need to not figure out, because I do think somewhere deep within my heart, I feel who I want to be, which is who I truly am deep within. That's the way I view it, at least. And I need some clarity on that. And I don't, because this is it, right? This is my life. Like, your life is built up with days. I just had one day in my life. This is my life. I can't waste my life doing things I don't want to do. Like, not in the sense that, of course, sometimes you don't want to go work out. Sometimes you don't want to do something hard that will give you what you want later. What I mean is, like, in a fundamental sense, what do you want to spend your life doing? Who do you want to spend your life being? That I think I cooked there. That's a good question. Who do you want to spend your life being? Or maybe I'm just delusional right now, but I think that question is really good. Who do you want to spend your life being? Wait, there. Whatever. I'm not gonna get caught up on that. I try to find a better way to rephrase the question. Like, I haven't really felt a lot of emotions recently. I've just been doing, kind of gray. No, not a lot of ups and downs and things like that. I haven't even been speaking to any girls, like, for long. ever since I broke up with my girl, I graduated, was nearing in on 3 months ago at this point. Like, I haven't really spoken to any girls. I've just been grinding. And I've really been missing that, like, gunpowder in the cannon, so to speak. Because sure, I can move things forward mechanically, just by myself. But I just need that flesh on the bones, if that makes sense. That purpose, that vigor, that love, that pain, that purpose. I don't know how to describe it, like something that can make me cry, something that can make me smile, something that can, okay, that was a little bit gay, but like something I truly care about. Like, it doesn't have to be a woman, like, I really love films. Like, that's why I was a video editor at first, because I saw that as a way to do what I loved. Obviously, editing reels and building people's personal brands wasn't my dream, right? But I loved learning about, like, storytelling, how to make a good film, how to make someone feel something through the medium of video and music. And I've kind of lost that now. I don't think I've made bad choices, so to speak. I think it was a very good choice to get into remote high-ticket sales, because it's a skill that you can use in all parts of your life, number one. Number two, you can do that from anywhere. Number three, it's one of the easiest ways to make decent money when you're young. Oh, look, like we have someone here joining me. But yeah, I think that was a good choice. However, I feel like I've lost a bit of what made me wake up in the mornings, which is film. It sounds so arbitrary, like, a film. Why do you care so much about film? But it's something that truly makes me feel alive, makes me feel something, makes me want to do something in real life. Like watching Good Will Hunting really made me want to, really made me feel alive, made me feel like doing more in my own life. And let me think. I really love giving other people that feeling. Like, I remember being younger, I used to make these spy movies with a friend of mine who was my neighbor. And we used to have like our phones or a shitty camera or something that we finally convinced his dad of lending to us. And then we used to film our movie. We used to run around with Nerf guns. Then we used to edit it together in iMovie, like these old MacBooks. And then we used to, get it on the TV. So some way, somehow, like upload it to YouTube and Chromecast it, or connect the computer to the TV. And we used to sit both of our families down. We used to give them the premiere, right? And I remember, me at least, I used to sit there and I just used to look at my dad's and my mother's face and really try to get them to react. I wanted to see how they reacted to the film, if it made them feel anything. Which, sometimes got a laugh out of them, They smiled. They thought something was weird. I don't know, they gave me a lot of meaning. And that's what I truly loved doing when I was little. And I've seen some videos of Robert Greene where he talks about or not just Robert Greene, but a lot of people talking about, those things that you truly loved when you were a kid, something you should explore when you're older. And I've gotten that same kind of, just had to check I was recording. There we got the cat, by the way. Like, I don't know how that should manifest in my life right now, but I know it should definitely be part of my life, because honestly, my life is a little bit dull without it. Like, I remember seeing, if you've seen this account on Instagram, great account, I recommend it. She's dropping stuff. Alright. By Maximize, which is like a very branded Instagram account. I've DM'd the guy once, had a conversation with him in DMs, almost became his intern. Didn't end up becoming his intern. But I remember seeing that account, seeing the videos of that account, and I was like, I'm not gonna swear. Flip. Like, okay, no, that was worse than swearing. But I remember seeing that account and saying to myself, wow, that's what I want to do. I want to do these kinds of things. I want to build brands where I truly make an impact on people, makes people feel something, and then on top of that can also help them, like, actually make their lives better. And that's a very broad thing to say, but I truly feel somewhere deep within me that I can be that person that does a similar thing. And like, I can't forget that, because like, if you look at the bio of my YouTube channel right now, it's, what is it? I'm trying to remember it exactly, but it's something along the lines of creating the movie I see when I close my eyes, which is very, very true, because I don't know why, but something about film, video editing, putting clips together with music, has just always made sense to me. Like, sometimes I listen to certain songs, I close my eyes, and I can literally see the movie I would make to it. It like, I don't know if this is gay. I don't care if it is, because it's me. Because I literally can close my eyes, imagining a movie that I would make to a certain song and cry. Like, because I can feel it so deeply. And like, I don't know if a lot of people have that. I don't know if that's unique to me. I've read about, like, Beethoven. When Beethoven or Mozart looked at a piano, they didn't just see a bunch of wooden keys. They saw something more. They saw a symphony. It made sense to them. Just had to check I was recording again. It just made sense to them. In the same way, films, together with music, makes sense to me. And I have like a certain movie I see in my head currently. It's also kind of like how I would like my Instagram to look like. And I don't know if those two, like making videos and creating a brand, right, is so too vain, but like it's truly what gives me some kind of purpose. And that's what I realized today, is that's something I definitely need to keep in mind when I'm making big decisions in my life, as well as something I need to incorporate more in my life. Because I have these ideas, these brands I'd like to build, this Instagram post I would like to make, of these videos I would like to make. But I always tell myself, like, no, I don't have the money to do that. No, I would need to go buy these clothes. No, I will need to do this, that, travel here. And I would need to actually be rich to do that. Because, like, I'm not rich right now. And, like, some of this cool IG posts I have in my head is, like, I would need money for. And I don't want to spend money that I don't really have. So it would be inauthentic, so I don't want to do that. But there's got to be some way for me to use this skill of mine, use this feeling of mine that I for some reason have today, to do what I love today. Like, sure, I can keep doing sales on the side, like, it's not my life. It's an addition to my life, and it's definitely a means to an end. Like, I don't think someone truly, genuinely loves sales. Like, I don't think a lot of people would do sales if they were selling things that were free. Because obviously, they wouldn't be so hard to sell. But I think very few salesmen would sell for 0% commission. And it's definitely just a tool to realize my dream life. But then again, why isn't my dream life today? Like, this is it. This is life. Life is built up of days. If you just think that, yeah, I'm gonna start living tomorrow, then you're never gonna start living. However, if you optimize for the day and you truly do something that you like every day, don't get to like every second of your day. Like, you're not gonna like a cold shower. You're gonna want to quit before that last rep, definitely. Not gonna want to work every single hour, but like, in the general direction of your life should be towards something you truly love. And that's something I need to integrate deeper into my life. And I need to incorporate that content, like video filmmaking piece, into my life again. Like, obviously I have these daily videos, but they're not really the same thing. I love making these videos. Like, I love talking. I know in the future these videos are gonna mean more in the context of what I will have achieved in the future. But these are not the peak of my creative expression. So I know what I need to incorporate in my life. I just don't know how it's going to be incorporated in my life. So I gotta think more about that. That was just a thought I had this evening. Gonna be late in bed. Gonna try going to bed now. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Think about what is something that just you care about a lot, that just makes sense to you, that doesn't really make sense to most people, and try to add that into your life some way or another. Like, just an hour a day. Like, you can probably find an hour a day to do something which you love. Because if you don't start doing something you love every day, Why would you do something you love tomorrow if you don't do something you love today and the day thereafter? And the day thereafter, eventually you've lived your whole life and you've never done something you love. So that's just a thought. Do what you actually want to do in life. And I love you. I believe in you. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.